Come down off your throne and leave everybody alone. Somebody must change. You are the reason I've been waiting so long. Somebody.
Hey again, it's me, Boo, and I'm back with part 2 of my Hilde Soliani collection, and this will be the last vid on the fragrances that I have of hers that I just really like. And then the next couple of vids, part 3 and part 4, are going to be on the ones that I'm totally over the Hilde edge and into the chasm that is Soliani fragrances. And they will be in my collection forever. I'm so crazy about these, my top 7 bottles, and even some of these. I don't know if I'll ever wear them all, but I just love her fragrances. I get her now. Like I said, she's kind of a odd bird, but I thrive on odd and weird and strange and unusual. Those usually are the most interesting people to me. Now, I have heard that she is very ungrateful and hasn't been very nice to the reviewers that she's been in, had dealings with, and that's too bad because I don't think she gets that in the American market. It's advertisement like this. It's basically free advertisement that's really going to get people to be turned on to her fragrances. And she could have a lot of loyal customers. If she just, here's my thing, I think she should just step in the background and let somebody else step in the forefront and kind of be the spokesman for her, because she comes across as very brash, very, like I said, ungrateful, and that she's superior. And I don't like that. I really don't. So I try not to watch her videos or watch her talk or do anything really. I just try to judge her by her fragrances, and in that regard, I love the woman, because you can tell she is a total romantic. She loves her family. She loves life. You can just tell it through these fragrances. I just am so crazy about them. I've never had so many fragrances out of one line before. And this is just that lovely cocoa kind of, it's got some almost green notes, and did I even tell you what it was? Oh, forgive me. Long week already. This is Ciocospesizissimo. I don't know if I'm saying it right, Anyway, can you see? The glare is so bad. I don't know if you can see all that, but whatever. Like I said, this is a chocolatey, it's got a little green notes, little spices in there. It's just an incredible fragrance. I really love it. It's fairly linear, so it doesn't have a big jump from the top notes down to the bottom. And I'll tell you what's in it. It's pretty straightforward. Based on her grandmother's liqueur and notes of spices, basil, pepper, white and dark chocolate, tomato leaf, and woody notes. And that is one of the things I love about her fragrances, is all of the tomato leaf that she uses in there and stuff. And tomato leaf, to me, gives it such a wonderful earthy green, just slightly green. It's not a heavy green cut grass kind of smell, but just a slightly green earthy smell. And it takes it's so perfect for taking the edge off of some of the sweeter fragrances or sharper fragrances that she has. And this is no exception. This is an incredible fragrance. I love this Ciocospesizissimo. Anyway, totally unisex. I can see a guy pulling it off big time. So the next one is pretty popular from what I understand from her line, and that's Conaffetto. I don't know why it has a different label than all the rest. There's no way you're going to be able to see this label, I bet. Anyway, so you can see how these are spelled, because she spells them wacky. So this is really a nice fragrance. I would have really liked it, 10 years ago. It's kind of a, this came out in 2010, and it's pretty heavy on the orange blossom. And I am not a big orange blossom person. It's a little too sweet for me. It's a little too petals of punani, a gardenia kind of a smell for me. And I'm just not that crazy about it. But it also has almond and sugar in it, and you do get that. It's very sweet, very sweet. And this one, it projects really good and lasts really good too. Like I said, most of her fragrances do better on the skin than on clothes. And as soon as I start heating up, it really projects. So I have to be careful how much I use of this. So that's Conaffetto. This is definitely one of her more feminine ones because it is so sweet and so heavy on the orange blossom. But I do really like it, and I got this one during the fall, and I totally am going to try this next summer and see what I think then. But I think I need to really do a really good, full body wearings of it, and I just don't want to do that in the winter time. Too many other things I want to test. This will definitely be a spring summer one that I do more testing with, and that's Conaffetto. And the last one is Zio Agide, I don't know. Agide? I don't know. I have no idea how you say that. But it's Zio Agide. This is also from the Invisible series. And, oh, this one is so nice. This one is it's kind of a sweet, soapy kind of a smell to me. And let's see, it's dedicated to her uncle. During the 70s, her memories of her uncle, I guess his name was Agide, were poured into a scent that belongs in the fougere category. Its main notes are lavender and fern. And that's really true. It's what it reminds me of. It's a really light spring, summer kind of a fragrance. Definitely kind of has that old barbershop feel to it. It's so nice, though. At first, this was one I wasn't sure if I liked or not. But now, this is another one that I'll be trying more in the spring and summertime because it is so light and refreshing. And this one, some people do say it smells similar to Kiki by Vero Profumo or 1725 by Histoire de Parfum. I don't know about either one of those. But I do know that this would totally appeal to the guys and some girls that are kind of like-minded like me. Very much a fougere, cologne, barbershop, 70s kind of a smell to it. But with a modern twist, it has a greenish soapy note in there that to me makes it a little more modern than your fougere barbershop cologne kind of smell. Oh, yes, I love it. Anyway, did I talk? Yeah, I did all three. All right, I'm getting better at this, cutting down the time. All right, and I'll be back for part 3 and part 4 very soon. All right, y'all have a good day. Peace.
Come down off your throne. Leave everybody alone. Somebody must change. You are the reason I've been waiting so